Hello, here we are. We're in Algebra 1. We're looking at polynomial notes 5. I think we're talking about some stuff where we got common factors going along with trinomial factoring. You're going to love it. But first, before we begin, would you please go ahead and do these first 6 problems? They're just meant to warm you up. There's nothing terribly exciting about them. But I'll wait. You can pause it. Try the 6 problems. I'll still be here when you come back. Give it a go. Hey, welcome back. All right, if you looked at number 1, the key is, of course, noticing that it's x squared plus 1x minus 30. And then if you go ahead and try to factor that out and do the factor pair business and everything, negative 5 and 6 are your winners, so it's x minus 5 times x plus 6. Now, looking at number 2, go straight to the factor pairs and negative 6. It's 1 and negative 6, so it's x plus 1 times x minus 6. Hopefully, looking at what you did on number 3, you'll notice that you should have written 0x in the middle because you're missing stuff. X squared plus 0x minus 9. Looking at factor pairs and negative 9. And to add to 0, it's x plus 3, x minus 3. If you didn't give yourself a chance to go ahead and move forward on 4, 5, and 6, please go ahead and do that now. Pause me. I promise to be here when you get back. All right, so here we are. We're back. Number 4, it's got that trick with the 1x thing in the middle. Factor pairs negative 20, makes negative 4 and 5. Boom, x minus 4, x plus 5. This is all old stuff, but it's always good to remind ourselves. Also, it's directly related to what we have going on today. So number 5, factor pairs of 4, negative 2 and negative 2 are your winners. So you can write it as x minus 2 times x minus 2. Or if you're feeling spunky and you want to get brownie points with your gods, it's x minus 2 all squared. All right, now on number 6, hopefully you saw that the pattern is that you're missing that middle term. So you would write in the 0x. And then if you go forward from there, negative 4 factors, you want 2 and negative 2, and then it's c plus 2 times c minus 2. That's just old stuff. It's good stuff. Some of the best, instant classics perhaps. But this new stuff is pretty interesting things. So go ahead and read page 2, please, through there, and then I'll meet up with you back over here. So go ahead and read page 2. I promise to wait if you pause, and then I'll be here when you get back. Hey, welcome back. All right, so the deal here now is that we've got these common factors, which is a number you can take out of distributing first. So for example, in this first problem, you can factor out the 2 first, and it makes m squared plus 11m plus 24. Now that we've done that, the rest is the same as before. 24 is the number you want. It's got some factor pairs. You've seen these before. 1 and 24, negative 1, negative 24, 2 and 12, negative 2 and negative 12. Oh, good times. Ooh, 3 and 8, negative 3 and negative 8, and everybody's favorite, 4 and 6 and negative 4 and negative 6. You're looking, of course, for the ones that add to 11. It's 3 and 8. So it's m plus 3, m plus 8. You're feeling great. Remember the 2 at the end? This is the difference today. The 2, that common factor 2. Boom, there you are. Done. All right, now if you look at the next one, the 3 can factor out because 3 divides evenly into 3 and 75. Boom. Of course, this has that silly little 0 trick going on, so it's x squared plus 0x minus 25. Not so terrible, really. Now, factor pair fun time. Factor pair fun time. 1 negative 25, negative 1 25. 5 and negative 5, and that's it. Adding to 0, boom. X plus 5, x minus 5. You probably noticed it was a difference of squares already. Ooh, don't forget the 3, that common factor from the beginning. Good times. All right, got a couple more here. Now these are a little bit trickier because they start with negative numbers. So for example here, first of all, I just rewrote it, negative 1x squared plus 1x plus 6. Then if you look for common factors, negative 1 is the common factor. So you divide everything by negative 1, which is the same as factoring it out. Notice that changes the sign of all the terms, right? So the middle term was 1x, now it's negative 1x. The end term, the constant, was 6, now it's negative 6. And now we go, same as always, factor pairs. There we have them. We're adding the negative 1, so 2 and negative 3 are our winners. X plus 2 and x minus 3. Good times. Ooh, don't forget the negative 1 in front. Now, if you want to look super fly, you don't write negative 1 in front, you just write a negative sign. But either of those things that are in the box will work. All right, look at the next one. Negative 2 is the common factor. Now again, because the whole thing starts with a negative, you want to factor that negative piece out. In this case, you're factoring out the negative idea along with the 2, the doubling. So negative 2 on the outside changes the sign of everything on the inside in addition to, in fact, reducing the numbers. Once you've done that, fun factor pair times with 9, factor pair times with 9. Boom. We're looking to make 6. 6 is 3 and 3. So x plus 3 times x plus 3. With the negative 2 in front, don't forget the negative 2. Ooh, special bonus this time, negative 2, and then x plus 3 squared if you want super bonus brownie points with your gods. All right. Now, those are 4 examples for you in addition to the ones that were already written on the page. Please go ahead and give yourself a chance to learn. Please try number 1 on your own. We're going to go through this a little bit slowly, but it's worth you making that effort. So please try number 1. I promise to be here if you pause when you get back. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so common factor of 2 first. That's what you should have started with. And then once you did that, boom, negative 18, factor pairs, boom, x minus 3, x plus 6 with that 2, that common factor of 2. All right, try number 2 on your own. Again, I'll wait a few seconds so you can pause, and when you come back, I'll be here. Hey, welcome back. Okay, negative 1 x squared plus 6x plus 40. Just went ahead and rewrote that as negative 1. Go ahead and factor out the negative 1 first. That changes the sign of the things. This is the tricky part today, right here. Boom. Then we're looking for factor pairs. Maybe speed it up a little bit because anyway, all the factor pairs are negative 40. It's kind of boring really at the end, but necessary sometimes. Negative 4 and 10, so x minus 4, x plus 10, negative 1 in front. Or if you want to look super fly, just write a negative sign in front. You're good. All right, that's 2 practice problems. It's worth doing more, trust me. So I'll wait a few seconds. You pause the video, try it, come back when you're done with number 3. I'll be here still. All right, so factor out the 5. Then go ahead and maybe rewrite it with the 0x in the middle, that little trick there. All right, do factor pairs, boom, 10 and negative 10. From there, you've got your answer. X plus 10, x minus 10. Don't forget the 5. There you go. All right, go ahead, try number 4 on your own as well. As always, I'll wait a few seconds so you can pause the video, and when you're done, I'll still be here. All right, here we go. We got a negative 2. Nope, double, just a 2. Factored out. I rewrote that as minus 1x, so I had something to look at there. Looking for factor pairs. Boom, boom, boom. 4 and negative 5 with the 2 in front. Hey, we're getting near the end, but we're not there quite yet. Look at number 5. As always, I'll wait a few seconds so you can pause the video, try it yourself, and when you're done, I promise I'll still be here. Hey, welcome back. Go ahead and factor out that -2 probably should have happened first. That changes that to x squared minus 4. All right, from there, boom. I wrote in the 0x to make it obvious to look at. Looking for factor pairs of -4. 2 and -2 are your winners. Don't forget that -2 in front because it was a common factor. And there we are. All right, number 6, last one. Please try it yourself. Give yourself a chance to learn. I'll wait a few seconds so you can pause the video, try it, and when you're done, I'll still be here. Hey, welcome back. So, we got ourselves a -3 factored out. That makes x squared plus 10x plus 9. That's a big deal there. And then from there, it should be hopefully boring by now. Take the 9, factor pairs, boom, boom, boom. 1 and 9 are the winners because they make 10. So x plus 1, x plus 9, with that -3 in front. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the notes. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in class.